Good morning, champions. Today I want to talk to you about a simple but powerful principle: win the morning, win the day. Your morning sets the tone for everything that follows, and how you begin your day determines how you live it. If you wake up late, rush through your morning, and stumble into your tasks without a plan, you're starting the day already behind. But when you take control of the morning, you gain the momentum to win the day. Success is not an accident, it's a choice. And that choice begins the moment you open your eyes. How you approach the first few hours of your day will set the direction for everything that comes after. I've seen it time and time again. The most successful people in the world don't leave their mornings to chance. They have a routine, a strategy, a plan. They know that the small, disciplined actions they take in the morning multiply throughout the day. When you win the morning, you're not just reacting to life, you're taking charge. You're setting the bar higher for yourself, and as a result, you'll perform at a higher level. You'll make better decisions. You'll be more focused. You'll be ready for the challenges of the day, and most importantly, you'll be unstoppable. So here's the challenge for you: stop waiting for things to happen. Start making them happen. The morning is your opportunity to invest in yourself, to set your intentions, to clear your mind, and to show up as the best version of yourself. Remember, it's not about having more time, it's about what you do with the time you have. If you win the morning, you've already won the day. Let's make this day count. Every successful day begins with a clear sense of intent. You don't just wake up and let the day dictate what happens, you take control. How you start your day is a decision, and that decision will influence the direction of everything that follows. Too many people let their mornings slip by in a haze of indecision, reacting to the first thing that comes their way. But the difference between those who achieve greatness and those who struggle is simple. One group starts the day with purpose, and the other waits for things to happen. When you wake up, take a moment to set your mind on what you want to accomplish. What are your goals for the day? What is the one thing you want to focus on? When you approach your morning with this kind of clarity, you give yourself a roadmap to follow. Without intent, the day can easily slip into chaos, and you'll find yourself merely reacting to what life throws at you. You see, life is not something that just happens to you. You have a say in how things unfold. But that power starts with setting your intent right at the beginning of the day. This is about more than just getting out of bed. It's about stepping into your day with a mission. Your thoughts, your actions, and even your energy must be aligned with your goals. Think about the people who are successful in whatever they do. They didn't get there by accident. They woke up with a sense of purpose, and that purpose drove their actions from the moment their feet hit the floor. And when you start your day with the same sense of purpose, you're already on the path to success. So remember this: your morning is not a passive experience. It's an opportunity to take charge, set the tone, and start the day with the kind of energy and focus that will lead to success. You don't need to wait for the day to shape you, you shape the day. The more intent you bring to your mornings, the more successful your days will be. Discipline is the foundation upon which success is built. It's the force that moves you from where you are to where you want to be. It's not just about having a strong will or a good set of habits. It's about showing up consistently, day in and day out, regardless of how you feel or what's happening around you. Discipline is what separates the dreamers from the achievers, the talkers from the doers. You see, the world is full of people who have good intentions. They have ideas, they have dreams, but without discipline, those dreams stay just that, dreams. The key to transforming your life is not in waiting for the perfect moment or the right circumstances. It's about taking action, even when it's uncomfortable, even when it's hard. Discipline means you do the work, even when you don't feel like it. You show up, even when the motivation isn't there. You push forward, even when the road gets tough. This is where the real power lies, in your ability to stay committed to your goals no matter what. Discipline isn't about working harder, it's about working smarter and more consistently. It's about taking small, deliberate actions each day that compound into extraordinary results. It's about making a decision and sticking to it, not just when it's easy, but especially when it's hard. In the beginning, discipline might feel like a burden. But over time, it becomes a habit, and habits become your character. When you've trained yourself to act with discipline, even when the odds are stacked against you, you create a momentum that's unstoppable. You stop being a passive observer of your life, and you start being an active participant, shaping your future with every disciplined action you take. The beauty of discipline is that it doesn't rely on motivation. Motivation comes and goes, but discipline is steady, reliable, and consistent. The more you practice it, the more powerful it becomes. Every time you discipline yourself to do what needs to be done, Even when you don't feel like it, you're reinforcing your strength of character and paving the way for success. Remember, success isn't something that happens overnight. It's the result of small, disciplined actions taken over time. So if you want to change your life, start with discipline. It will carry you further than you ever imagined. If you want to achieve success, it's crucial to understand that the foundation of your future begins with taking care of yourself. Too many people are so focused on working harder and achieving more that they forget the most important investment they can make is in themselves. You are your most valuable asset, and if you don't prioritize self-care, nothing else will matter. Without a healthy mind and body, all the goals, all the ambition, all the success in the world won't amount to much. It starts with the basics. Get enough rest, nourish your body with the right fuel, and move your body regularly. It's easy to get caught up in the hustle, thinking that every minute must be filled with work. But the truth is, if you neglect your health, you'll only be robbing yourself of energy and clarity in the long run. When you take care of your physical health, you're not just doing it for the sake of fitness, you're doing it because you need that vitality to carry you through the challenges of the day, to be able to show up as the best version of yourself. Mental self-care is just as important. You can't expect to solve problems and make decisions with a cluttered mind. That's why you need to spend time clearing your thoughts, reflecting on your goals, and maintaining a positive mindset. Just as you would clean and maintain your car so it runs smoothly, you need to clean out negative thoughts and re-energize your mind. This might mean reading, journaling, meditating, or simply taking time to breathe deeply and reset. Mental clarity is a powerful tool, and it can only be achieved when you make space for it. But self-care is also about knowing when to take a break and when to push forward. It's about listening to your body and your mind. If you're tired, rest. If you're overwhelmed, step back and regain your focus. Success requires sustained effort. But it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. To run that marathon, you need to pace yourself. That means not only working hard, but also giving yourself permission to recharge so you can perform at your peak. The most successful people understand that without self-care, all the hustle becomes unsustainable. They make time for themselves because they know that when they take care of their physical and mental health, they are more focused, more productive, and more effective in everything they do. Prioritizing self-care isn't selfish, it's necessary. It's the key to creating the energy, focus, and clarity you need to move forward with strength and purpose. If you want to be successful, it all starts with taking care of the person who's responsible for making it happen. You. When you commit to self-care, you're committing to the best version of yourself. And that is the foundation of all great achievements. Momentum is one of the most powerful forces in life, and once you understand its importance, you'll realize that success doesn't always come from one big leap, it comes from steady, consistent progress. Think about a train. When it starts, it takes a lot of energy to get moving. It's heavy, it's slow, and it seems like a lot of effort. But once it's moving, once it's built up speed, it becomes almost unstoppable. That's what momentum can do for you. In life, we all face moments when it feels like things are moving slowly, or not at all. We encounter obstacles, we face setbacks, and sometimes the progress we make feels so small that it's hard to notice. But that's when you need to push through. Every small action you take, no matter how insignificant it might seem, is adding to your momentum. The more you do, the more you keep moving forward, and the easier it becomes to achieve your goals. The key is to start. No matter where you are, no matter how small the step, just get started. The hardest part is always the beginning. But once you begin, once you take that first step, you'll begin to build the momentum that will carry you forward. Every task you complete, every decision you make in the right direction adds fuel to the fire. And soon you'll find that what once felt like a struggle is now flowing with ease. But momentum doesn't just happen, it's something you actively create. It's about doing the little things consistently and staying focused, even when you don't feel like it. It's about making progress every day, no matter how small, and never allowing yourself to stagnate. You see, when momentum starts to build, it's like a snowball rolling down a hill. It grows, it picks up speed, and it becomes harder to stop. However, momentum works in both directions. If you allow yourself to stall, if you neglect to take consistent action, it's just as easy to lose your momentum as it is to gain it. It's like stopping that train halfway through. It takes just as much effort to start again as it did the first time. So protect your momentum. Keep pushing, keep moving, and even when you don't feel like it, take that next step forward. Every action counts. If you want to achieve something big, understand that it's not the giant leaps that make the biggest difference. It's the small, steady actions day after day that create real momentum. And with that momentum, there's nothing you can't accomplish. Stay consistent. Stay focused and watch how momentum will push you to places you never thought possible. Setting clear goals is not just a good idea, it's the foundation of everything you will achieve in life. If you don't know where you're going, how can you expect to get there? Many people live their lives without ever defining what they truly want, and as a result, they drift aimlessly. They wake up each day without a clear direction, simply reacting to whatever comes their way. But if you want to make progress, if you want to build something meaningful, you need to have a roadmap. Clear goals act as that roadmap. They give you something to aim for, something to focus your energy on. When your goals are clear, you know exactly where you're headed, and every decision you make will align with that vision. Without clear goals, you're like a ship without a rudder. You'll end up wherever the waves take you. But when you set specific, clear goals, you give yourself a destination, and every action you take becomes a step in the right direction. People often think they need to have everything figured out before they set a goal, but the truth is, you don't have to have all the answers up front. What you need is the clarity to know what you want and the courage to go after it. When you're clear on your goal, you'll find the path to get there, even if that path isn't obvious at first. It's not about having all the details right from the start. It's about having the confidence to move forward in the direction of your vision. The beauty of setting clear goals is that they give you focus. Without focus, distractions can easily pull you off course, but when you have clear goals, you can filter out the noise. Every day, you'll know exactly what you need to do, and that focus will keep you moving forward, even when the challenges come. And believe me, challenges will come. But with clear goals in place, you'll have the strength to push through. Set your goals high, but make sure they're specific. A vague goal like I want to be successful won't get you anywhere. A clear goal like I want to increase my sales by 20% this quarter gives you a target, something measurable to track. When your goals are specific and measurable, you can evaluate your progress, adjust when necessary, and stay on course. Another crucial part of setting clear goals is breaking them down into smaller, actionable steps. A big goal can seem overwhelming at first, but when you break it into smaller tasks, it becomes manageable. You don't have to conquer everything at once. Start with the next step and keep moving forward one piece at a time. This is how progress is made step by step. But setting clear goals isn't just about achieving things. It's about creating a vision for your life. Your goals should align with your values and what truly matters to you. When your goals reflect your deepest desires, they'll fuel your motivation even on the toughest days. And when you reach those goals, you'll not only feel accomplished, but you'll feel fulfilled because you were working towards something that truly mattered to you. So take some time today to define your goals. Write them down, make them clear, and take action on them every day. A goal without action is just a wish. But a clear goal, backed by focused action, will propel you forward and bring you closer to the life you've always dreamed of. The first hour of your day is critical. It's the time when you set the tone for everything that follows. Many people waste it, hitting the snooze button, scrambling to get ready, or letting distractions take over before they even begin to think about what they want to accomplish. But if you want to be successful, you must learn to control that first hour. It's during this time that your energy, focus, and mindset are formed, and how you start your day will determine how productive and effective you are for the rest of it. When you wake up, do not let the world dictate your mood or your pace. Don't allow the rush of emails, messages, or social media to hijack your time and mental clarity. The first hour should be an intentional investment in yourself and your goals. This is your opportunity to create momentum, get your mind sharp, and set yourself up for success. How you choose to spend those first 60 minutes will either propel you toward your goals or pull you further away from them. One of the most powerful ways to control your first hour is to establish a morning routine that fuels you. This is not the time to hit the ground running without any thought. This is the time to prepare yourself. Start by feeding your mind with something positive, whether that's reading, journaling, or a brief moment of reflection. This helps you establish a mindset of success before you dive into the day's challenges. Success doesn't happen by accident. It's a result of conscious, focused effort. And that effort begins in the first hour of your day. Another essential part of this hour is physical movement. Get your body moving. Whether it's stretching, exercising, or even just taking a short walk, your body needs to be activated. Exercise not only boosts your physical health, but it also releases endorphins that lift your mood and give you the energy you need to take on the day. It's easy to skip this, to say you'll do it later. But the truth is, your morning energy sets the foundation for everything else. If you skip this step, you're starting your day with less energy and less focus, which makes everything harder. But don't just move your body, take control of your mind as well. Spend time visualizing your goals, thinking about your priorities, and setting your intentions for the day. This is your time to focus on what you want to accomplish, what you want to create. Think of it as your personal briefing session for the day. What's your agenda? What's your most important task? What's the one thing you'll focus on to move closer to your goals? This first hour is when you put your thoughts into action. The first hour is also the time when you can minimize distractions and eliminate the things that can derail your focus. Don't start checking emails or jumping into the day's problems just yet. Instead, use this time to center yourself. It's your chance to breathe, plan, and set yourself up mentally and physically for a successful day. Control the first hour, and you'll find that the rest of the day flows with more focus and purpose. Understand this: the morning is not just a moment in time, it's a moment of power. How you use it is entirely in your hands. If you want to be successful, stop letting the first hour slip away. Own it. Create a routine that prepares you for the day mentally and physically. The habits you build in that first hour are what sets you apart from those who don't take control. When you master the first hour, you master your day. And when you master your day, you begin to master your life. A routine is the bedrock of success. It's the secret ingredient that transforms potential into results. If you look at any successful person, you'll find one thing they all have in common: a routine that drives them toward their goals every single day. A routine isn't just a set of habits, it's the structure that holds everything else together. Without it, life becomes chaotic, unpredictable, and reactive. But when you embrace a routine, you take control. You create a system that keeps you moving forward, no matter what obstacles or distractions come your way. A solid routine is more than just doing things in a specific order. It's about intentionally designing your day so that you're focused on what matters most. The power of routine is that it eliminates the need for constant decision-making. When you have a routine, you don't waste time figuring out what to do next. You simply follow the steps that you've already planned. This allows you to put your energy into the things that truly matter, like achieving your goals, improving yourself, and making progress. Creating a routine isn't about making your life rigid or boring. It's about building a system that supports your growth and success. It means being disciplined enough to stick to your plan, even when you don't feel like it. A routine removes the guesswork and ensures that you're consistently moving in the right direction. Think about it: success is not about doing one big thing in a burst of energy. It's about doing the small, consistent things day after day that add up to something extraordinary. Start by identifying the things that matter most to you: your health, your career, your personal growth, and design your routine around those priorities. Your morning routine, for example, should focus on setting your day up for success. Whether that's through exercise, reading, or planning your tasks, it's about creating the right mental and physical state to take on whatever the day throws at you. Then, throughout the day, stay focused on the activities that will move you towards your larger goals. Don't get sidetracked by distractions. A routine gives you the clarity to know what you should be doing and when you should be doing it. Of course, sticking to a routine isn't always easy. There will be days when you don't feel like following through or when life throws you curveballs. But that's when the true power of routine shows itself. When things get tough, you don't have to rely on motivation alone. A routine becomes your fallback. It's the thing that keeps you grounded when the winds of life are unpredictable. And over time, your routine becomes a habit. And that habit builds the discipline you need to succeed. You see, embracing a routine isn't about restricting your freedom. It's about creating the structure you need to achieve your greatest potential. It's about making sure you're always focused on what's important, always progressing, always moving forward. The more consistent you are with your routine, the more momentum you build, and the faster you'll move towards your goals. It's not glamorous, but it's powerful. And when you look back, you'll realize that it was your commitment to your routine that made all the difference. So commit to a routine that works for you. Design it, follow it, and refine it as you go. Your routine doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be consistent. With discipline and consistency, your routine will become the foundation on which all your success is built. And remember, small daily improvements are far more effective than trying to make one big change all at once. Embrace the routine and you'll create a life of steady progress and lasting success. The snooze button is one of the greatest obstacles to success. Every time you hit it, you're telling yourself, "I'm not ready to take on the day yet." You're giving in to the easy temptation of extra sleep, instead of the powerful momentum that comes from starting your day strong. But let me tell you, hitting that snooze button doesn't make you feel rested, it makes you feel weak. It's a habit of delay, a sign that you're not fully committed to getting up and facing the day with purpose. Think about it. Every time you hit snooze, you're wasting precious moments, and worse, you're telling yourself that you're not in control. You're letting that one small action, that one moment of weakness, set the tone for the entire day. You might feel a momentary sense of relief, but the truth is, you're delaying success. When you finally get up, you're already starting your day off behind. You're starting it with a mindset that says, I'll do it later, and that mindset will follow you throughout the rest of your day. Successful people don't hit the snooze button. They understand that the first step toward achieving their goals is taking control of the moment they wake up. They know that the morning is their time to set the tone, and the last thing they want is to waste it. Every time you resist the urge to hit snooze and instead choose to get up and get moving, you're strengthening your ability to make decisions that support your goals. It's about building discipline, about making the right choices from the very first moment of the day. Now, I know it's not always easy. It takes effort to get out of bed when you'd rather stay warm and comfortable. But that's the point. Success isn't about doing what's easy. It's about doing what's hard, what's uncomfortable, and doing it consistently. When you stop hitting the snooze button, you start taking action, real action from the very start. This gives you momentum, and momentum is what carries you through the day. Instead of snoozing your way to a mediocre morning, wake up with purpose. Take control of those first moments. Get up, stretch, and set your intentions for the day. Use that first burst of energy to establish the rhythm for the rest of your day. Make a decision that you're going to rise and take on the day with energy and focus. Remember, success doesn't come to those who wait, it comes to those who act. And it all starts the moment you stop hitting the snooze button. The choice is yours. You can start your day in a state of weakness, or you can start it in a state of strength. When you choose to rise with determination, you set the stage for a day filled with purpose and productivity. So make a commitment today to stop hitting snooze, get up, get moving, and embrace the power of your morning. The more you practice this, the more you'll realize that the path to success begins with a single decision, the decision to stop delaying and start living.